What's up, everybody? Simeon here. I'm back. Sorry for the disappearance for a little bit. I actually was going through a little broke my A7S III type of moment, but that's another story. It's going to be in another YouTube. Today, we are talking about focus. So, why is focus important? It's important because you can hire a decent photographer, a decent videographer, and a lot of the moments that they capture won't mean anything if it's not in focus. I've been caught in situations where people are running around super fast, and I throw on the autofocus, and I think everything is good, but then I go back and look at the picture, go back and look at the footage, and it wasn't in focus. So now I'm panicking because it was a once in a lifetime moment that is not captured, and I can't deliver it to my client. And staging something like that is no go. It's not a good thing, especially at a wedding. Here's a scenario: you're at a wedding, they're at the altar getting ready to do their I pronounce you man and wife situation, and they go in for a kiss, but they're a shy couple, and they go in and they kiss, and it's over. That quick, it is over. You only have a second to get that shot right, and it's not in focus. What do you do? So having a piece of equipment that can either autofocus correctly, or you can go the big boy status and just go into manual focus. You'll see a lot of photographers and videographers make fun of people because they stay in manual or stay in automatic or autofocus. But ultimately, it's wherever you're comfortable. If you have a lens that really has good autofocus technology, it shouldn't matter. But I do say you should be able to have the confidence and practice in manual focus because you have so much more control. Here's what that looks like. If you have a lens like this is the 24 to 105 f4 lens. There is a little switch. Where is it? Focus. You see right here, AF, MF. Come on, focus. You see, this is why focus is important. This little switch here, you can either go to autofocus, it's on autofocus now, or you can switch it to manual focus. This means that every time you turn this little dial here, it's either going to focus closer or away from your subject. What I always recommend people who are just starting out is, especially if you have moments where you're posing your clients, if it's a family photo shoot, if you can actually set up a tripod type of thing, then just practice your manual focus. There's no rush. You're literally posing them and they're not moving around. So you can sit there and pose them correctly and get the perfect focus right where you need it. Another thing that can happen in the focus dilemma is you're focusing on the wrong thing. Whenever you're focusing in a photography, videography setting, the eyes are where you want to get your focus on. So in the start, anytime I would take a picture and I would do the manual focus, I would focus on the nose, not the eyes. If you can see the way the human face is, the nose is first and the eyes come back. So if you focus, the focus ring is like this. It goes closer from you and further from you. And if you stop right here at the nose, the eyes won't be in focus. So you'd have to pull it a little bit further back to get that sharp focus in the eye. And that will happen to me all the time when I would go in manual focus. I go to Lightroom, look at the photo and be like, dang it, I missed it again. That's why it's important to practice, because you would need to be able to see what you're focusing on. Another aspect in the Sony cameras that I really like is focus magnifier. Whenever you're focusing, it actually will zoom in on the right areas that you can see close up to see if you're focused or not. Also, a thing called zebras. Or is it? No, it's not called zebras. It's called focus peaking. Sorry. Focus peaking, it literally shows you in red or white, or some options are yellow, what is actually in focus. So your subject will be here, and whatever you're focused on will start to turn red. So if it's the skin here, it'll be red and everything else will just be normal color. That will show you what you're focusing on. So the eyes, you'll want to see like this reddish little tint color in your camera, and that shows you what you're focusing on. Now, if you're a vlogger, if you are somebody who's always on the go, obviously autofocus will be the biggest thing for you because you don't have time to sit there and turn the knob. But You want to make sure that it has good autofocus, and you want to make sure you're using the right lens, because I'm going to show you right now. For this lens right here, if I move the camera forward, it starts to lose focus. This is showing you that, oh, it's actually pretty good on the focus. Okay. But if I take my hand and I move it here, this is too close for this camera to, this lens to focus. So it starts to focus on other things like me in the background. So if I move out of the way, it can't focus on my hand until here. So there is a focus distance that you will need to have. If you are too close with the vlog camera, when you're holding it up like this, and then you get too close because you have little arms, you can have the wrong lens where it will start to defocus on the main subject that you wanted. So you have to keep those things in mind if you are running gun, if you are trying to do vlog style stuff. That way, you know, the lens that you have will be ideal for whatever you're trying to focus on. And that's about it. I'm going to cover more subjects for you new people out there, but focus is important. It does not matter how good you are if you don't know how to focus on your subject. That is a part of the job. So get the right lens, get the right camera, do your homework, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.